G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 4 in the Drastic Steps campaign of Orcs Must Die 3. This one's called Auto Enclave. We're doing it on Rift Lord difficulty and we're going for 5 stars. And you can see I've got a 2-star effort on this one. Unlike any other level in this game, I found this one so challenging I stopped recording attempts until I sort of had a workable strategy. And that workable strategy ended up in a 2-star effort, so that's as sort of close as I've got. The good news is that 2-star effort, one of those 2 stars was time. So that thing that I do sort of hold the most concern about, I did have off the board. So here we go. So a few just notes here. So we've got 2 entrances that have flyers, one over there, one over there. All the flyers converge to this point here, and hopefully what we can do with all the orcs and everyone is have them converge to this point here from those 2 entrances. We then have a 3rd entrance that doesn't have flyers, and you can see there's no way to sort of force those guys to join everyone else. So we're going to have to build quick for those guys. So wave 1, the objective is just to keep these guys down here and even away from our traps, and just kill them as quick as possible, because we do need a quick deaths. We basically don't want to waste too much time in round 1 in the name of hitting that time limit. See those flyers coming in, knock them out. So basically the flyers are going to all be my responsibility in this one. Not till very late in the game, I would say, will there be any traps that'll be directed for the flyers. They'll all be working on the walkers. And yeah, the flyers and my stone staff are basically going to be full-time duties. Picking on all the big guys here is definitely the way to go to speed this up. These guys are getting a little bit further than I do like, but it's alright. Hopefully the guys behind us are busy with the ogre. Right, there we go. So let's get our next part of the build going. So we'll go there, and it's basically getting our traps up here. Now we are going to have runners coming, so we are going to put that in there to slow those guys down. Give them some flowers to make them turn around and go back, and then just start off with some slowing. So again, we've got the flowers to slow them down. We've got the slow us to turn them around. We've got the darts to freeze them. I've even got the wall traps I've reverted to freezing as well. Now I'm not sure if double stacking those freeze in that case is going to be a bad move, but basically the name of the game here is any way that we can slow them down, that's what we want to build. You can see that definitely done this enough times that I'm getting pretty good at swapping between my 2 weapons. You can also see I got I stared at traps long enough that I found I could right, let's get it.
There are enemies in our rift room.
That I could change my outfit. So I bought a new outfit, so I got enough skulls. May as well spend on myself sometimes. Okay, so now what we want to do is block this way. There will be sappers eventually that come, so we're going to put the 2 there to stop the guys that are going to do the hard corner to try and get around. And we will put up some more frost traps. Again, let's try and slow those guys down back there. We don't want to really do mind control too much up here, and it's a real shame that guy has run up, because if we get archers or anyone that want to do anything explosive, it's a dangerous game, especially since we're carrying weaker barricades with us here. Now, I do want to get those it's all wasted there. Alright, let's spend on those barricades. We want to get rid of those guys, and we will. work on these gnolls. Now we can see there are flyers coming up just behind them, so we want to keep an eye on them too. Luckily those guys up there stopped. Are we gonna get that? Get it? Oh, come on.
Enemies at the rift.
These gnoll hunters can definitely add a challenge to the way we approach here. Okay, so now we've got a small little break. What we're going to do is we'll run over here and try and get two things built. We're going to build our first wall, and we're going to build our first roof trap. We want about there. And basically that's so that when we start the next wave where those that door is going to open, those sort of tricky positions where you've got to sort of make sure, I guess those are in line, they're already good to go. And all we have to do now is just sort of make sure we're lined up next to those. So I'll put that there, make that, put it there. Then we can make sure that we're against these. Now I'm definitely off center part of this, but basically what we want to have is as many traps down as possible. Now I've made a mistake in that I haven't put down the tar, so they can actually walk through that stuff quicker than would be ideal. Now there's a mountain troll back there who we want to get rid of. We've missed him just there, which is a pain. But he's the guy that's going to cause us absolute headaches. So what we're going to do is try and get at least some slowing down here. Okay. Now we can see the first of the flyers are coming.
Look out! Flyers! There are enemies in our rift room.
There's a guy who's made it through. Make sure he's out of the mix. We can say he's currently still stuck. Oh.
They're almost there.
Close for comfort. Okay, so luckily that troll is still back there, wandering back and forth. We'll go see how he's doing. Alright, he's out of there.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Now, we've done very well to this point. And what we need to do now is spend a little bit more money. Just basically shoring up these defenses. We've killed those guys, so what we want to do is get back here and make this tougher to get through. This is the one that we don't want them getting through. So we're going to spend big money down there.
Flyers in the air.
Having no head does make it easier to get through doors.
Okay, you can see that those what's he's just charged through as well, the sappers. Here they come. And they are, I think, taken care of by us. Which is good.
Dang it!
I'm fine.
Oh, okay, not good.
Enemies at the rift.
Just a momentary pause for the call.
Now we can see we've got gnolls coming down the bottom too.
Good work out.
So we've just got to keep looking at the mini-map to make sure no one's coming through at the top. Looking good at the moment. Alright, we'll put another guy in there, and a flower in there. We've got some flyers coming. We've got to be careful of those little guys too. They're the ones that can give us the big headaches. Two more. Okay, so we're going to put in some more stuff up this way. Now we've got some really long shot.
Flyers incoming.
These guys are still taken care of, which is good. We'll actually go down here too and just chuck another one of those up. Spend our money. That looks like the majority of you guys are down here, so we'll go help out. See, it's some Gnoll Hunters in there that we definitely want to try and let the traps help out with as much as they can. Now, someone said they're attacking a barricade, so we'll just kick in with a heal. That guy there is, there's only one guy left in that part, so a heal. See if we can sort of just play dodge with these guys. We can also obviously move back into a range where there's a heal. Basically what we've got to make sure is just that he doesn't kill us. And that we kill all the flies. Now we've got a fire guy there, so we want to keep a good eye on him. 2 fire guys. Some mana right in front of us, so we clearly want to grab that. Okay, we've lost a barricade, so we've got to get in there quick. Got that. Okay, we still want to get back and get some health here. Yeah, we don't want him to wait around too long because we don't want to... Okay, so we'll go a little bit further down here. And
More enemies on the way.
similar thing on this side, let's just...
Flyers in the air.
We can also do a little bit extra forward, so these guys can help with the flyers. So at this point I think we need to pay attention to the flyers, but we can also be watching... That barricade's pretty low too, so as soon as we've got our wall back, there we go, just that. Keep an eye on where this guy's coming from. He's coming from the south. So he's a little bit confused, which is good. Pick on him. Make sure he's out of it. A lot of flyers coming. We've got more sappers on the way. Fire guy back there.
They're attacking a barricade.
Okay, now we can see on that bottom walkway there's still only just 2 guys down there that are wandering back and forth. So at the moment they're certainly not the priority. We've got enough money that we can take care of that fire lord if he knocks out a barricade. So we're certainly keeping eyes on him. We actually don't want them to...
The barricade is under attack.
Okay, nothing yet. We actually want him to wander further up because we don't want him dying down. We sort of want him further away, essentially. What we can do to knock out this mountain troll. Okay, those guys are down. Now we've got to quickly get back and clean up the 2 guys here that are wandering around. What we might do is freeze them just so we can try and work on headshots. Just hope we don't run out of time. The other way. Okay. So we got there. So let's see if that was within the time limit. Cross our fingers. And we got there. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you how happy I am to see the back of that one. That certainly took me a few attempts. Whew. Alright, so stats wise, we still had a minute and a half, so it's pretty good. And we can have a look at the... Now that's not my best score, my actual 2-star attempt. You can see I scored well more than that, but even then, if you have a look here, I'm miles down. I don't know what everyone else is doing. I absolutely tip my hat to them, because that one I found really hard. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below, but till next time, catch you later. See ya.